Okay. All right. So, good evening, everybody. Once again, it's my pleasure having you around. So, for those of you who are just, I think maybe some of you, I don't know if everyone here already know me, but let me take this opportunity to introduce myself. If you're just seeing me for the first time or just coming across a meeting that I'm hosting, my name is Shina Solomon. I'm currently a PTDF and DAAD scholar here in Germany. Okay, studied my postgraduate program in digital engineering, Bauhaus University. All right, so that's just brief about me. But why am I doing this so that you would have an understanding of this? So last year, I did an accountability coaching program for some people in the community, a couple of people. And at the end of the day, this year, some of them, like since last year, some of them eventually won this DAAD EPS scholarship and they'll be arriving in Germany maybe in a couple of months from now, maybe around August or thereabout. Yeah, August, yeah, July, August. They should be arriving in Germany around that period. So I just felt okay. Now that we were able to crack the code last year, let's see what we are also able to do this year with people who are just hearing about the scholarship for the first time, or people who had applied before and want to reapply for the scholarship. So we can use this opportunity to give them the needed support, push, encouragement, and assistance uh, that I gave the last year, people who won it last year. So that maybe by the end of the year, by this time next year, I would also be able to share your own story of, okay, we now have new people who also want this scholarship via this opportunity of training, coaching, rendering assistance and support in any way we can. All right, so that's the purpose of this meeting. I hope that's clear. Hello. I hope that's clear. I hope that's clear. Yeah, please let's do it this way. I need your favor, and the favor is this. Because this is first, you don't have your video on and your audio are also muted. So I don't have any feedback to know if you are following me or not. And it wouldn't make, if I'm recording a personal video, this is a training, I can also just look at the screen and just record and just put it on YouTube and just ask everybody to go watch it there. All right. So, but meeting like this give you opportunity of one-on-one engagement where your questions can be answered. You can get every needed clarifications you need immediately. All right. So, and this doesn't happen in a pre-recorded video. So, because you are here, it's more like you're in a class and when a teacher, a lecturer is teaching you, and they also want feedback from you to be sure that you are getting it. If you are not in a place that is noisy, you can unmute yourself and just give me that feedback when I ask for it. So I would know, okay, my people are listening to me. All right. Please, I need that favor. If you're in a place that is noisy, you can always drop it in the chat. All right. And you can also put on your video if you want to. So there are no regulations around it. So the feedback is very important to me. So I would know, okay, people are following what I'm saying and or if they actually understand what I'm trying to communicate. I hope that is clear. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'll be sharing my screen tonight. Let's get to the business of the day. So in a couple of minutes, we should be done so that we can get started. All right, but before we go again, okay, let me quickly say this. I okay, please, can you mute yourself? Please mute yourself. You can just unmute yourself to talk, then you can just mute yourself immediately, please. Thank you. All right, so I have a philosophy, and when it comes to scholarship application, this is the philosophy I work with. And those of you who had been with me on this journey since last year, I think I did almost 4 hour session last year on a strategy. You can also check my YouTube channel to see that. I don't want to talk so much about it. And the whole concept of it was an ETF strategy, but the whole concept behind it is one of the things I've seen people do over the years when it comes to scholarship application is applying for one scholarship and just going back to sleep For example, some of you here maybe apply for PTDF and they just, okay, I've applied for PTDF and I've applied for scholarship and that's it. Then they just go to sleep. Some may be lucky and they may eventually get PTDF. But the truth is that some also will not be lucky. But if you are not lucky and you don't, yeah, you have also not applied to other scholarship, what basically happens is that in an entire year, you just shoot yourself out of every other opportunity, shut yourself rather, out of every other scholarship opportunity. And let me be sincere with you, from January to December, every year, there are tons of scholarship being rolled out by different organizations, institutions, schools, and so on. So there are a lot of scholarship being rolled out every year. Imagine like 1,000 scholarship rolled out every year, or even like 500 or 50 scholarship that you are qualified for in a year. And all you just did in that particular is just to apply for one. That's risky. So whatever you don't get the one, what happens? So you will just waste an entire year putting all your hope or your egg in one basket. I don't think that's a smart strategy at all. For example, some of the people who eventually got that EPOS that will be coming to Germany this year. Last year, they also applied for PTDF, but they did not get it. Thankfully, they also applied for that EPOS and they got that EPO, but did not get PTDF. So imagine all they applied for that last year was, oh, I've applied for PTDF scholarship. Let me just fold my hands and just be hopeful that I get PTDF opportunity. And they don't get it at the end of the day. You can see how they would have missed out of the chance of fulfilling their dreams and goals, all in the name of, okay, I've done one, then let me just go sleep. So what I advise is that immediately you're done with one scholarship, just move to the next. Use the same fire, the same enthusiasm in you, and just move to another scholarship immediately. All right. And I say it every time. You can apply to almost 50 scholarships in an entire year, starting from January to December, even more, mixing it with scholarships and fellowships. So these opportunities are all out there. And those of you that are not on my YouTube channel, please check their channel. I've done a couple of videos on fellowship, even silent fellowship opportunities that people don't even know exist at all. I've done enough video on how you can even research these opportunities yourself and not waiting for somebody to get information across to you. So everything you need to win a scholarship, I have it on that YouTube channel. Please go and check that YouTube channel. All right. So I think that settles that. I've done that is the introduction to what we're about to do today, and also an avenue to motivate and encourage you. So having said that, let's get to the business of the day. So I'll be sharing my screen now. Hmm, okay. So if you can see my screen, please let me know.
Yes,
Can
we
you
can
see,
see it.
can you see my screen, please?
Yes, I can see it.
All right, thank you. I need those feedback so that I would know if I have to adjust anything here. All right, please, what can you see on the screen, please?
Background,
Okay,
high qualified local
okay,
specialist.
thank you very much. Thank you for the feedback. So today we will be getting started with why are we here in the first place? We are here for a particular, very popular scholarship here in Germany called the PTD, sorry, not PTDF, DAAD rather, DAAD, development related postgraduate course called the DAAD EPOS program. And I'm a DAAD scholar myself, okay? And DAAD has tons of scholarship, different scholarships. This is just one of the opportunities of DAD, and this is the opening it's ongoing now, and I'm drawing your attention to it. So first and foremost, what is this DAD EPS all about? Uh, it's a scholarship program by German government, which is the DAD, and the whole purpose of it is training, developmental training or training human capital for developing nations. That's the objective of the scholarship. All right. So tonight we are just going to go through the objective, and I have series of things there. So I'll open them one by one. You'll go through them. You have a full understanding of what the scholarship is about, the different opportunities that are there, and how you are to go about the application process. All right. So I would also drop these links, these different links. I will drop it in the community so you can have access to it afterwards and like come here and read these things yourself. All right, so let's get started. So we can see that the EPOS program offers individual scholarship to participants from developing countries, as I said, so that they may study development-related postgraduate courses. So their courses, the courses they are interested in, is development-related postgraduate courses in some selected universities in Germany. Okay. So this background gives you an idea of what it is. And one of the things let me just highlight this. Uh, let me highlight this. So let me highlight this. So the program support rigorously selected graduates from developing countries with scholarship to study an internationally competitive degree in Germany. These postgraduate courses have been going through the signing selection process and have to reapply to institutional selection committee on a regular basis. So it's a continuous thing. So it has been here for years. So let's go to there's something I also want to draw your attention to. I will still share this link so you can take your time and read. But all I want to do is just give you an overview of what the scholarship is about rather than just reading every line to you. So another thing is that this scholarship is not new. It has been here since 1987. You can see. So it's not a new scholarship. This scholarship has been here since 1987. And DAD itself has been here. This year marks its 100 years anniversary that DAD has been supporting students all across the globe. So it's one of the biggest scholarship organizations in the world, all right? And one of the oldest too. 1987. So this program has been running for 1987. And here you could see how far they've gone. More than 7,000 scholarships have been awarded, with 50% currently going to women. Well over 90% of students complete their studies successfully and earn the academic degree they have worked for. So just giving you an overview of that. You can see that the program is supported by Germany Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development. All right. So, that is just an overview of what the program is about. So the focus of the program is to train human capital for developing nations, and they are focused on developmental uh, programs. All right. So developmental programs is the area of focus. So if somebody wants to study something like language, you won't get support from them. So developmental related program is the area of interest. All right. So let's move on. Can you see my screen now? Can you see what's on my screen? Please, can you see my screen, please?
Yes.
What do I have on the screen?
Finding scholarships.
All right, thank you. I need those feedback so that I would be sure that the page I wanted to see is the page you're seeing. All right, thank you. So I'm still on the DAD website, and here it's where you get all the information about the scholarship itself. But don't worry, I will drop the whole of these links on the in the community so you can directly access the links there. All right. So here it's still on the DAD portal. Here also gives you an objective of what the scholarship is all about. Who can apply? Graduate with at least 2 years professional experience from the following countries. So one of the things is that because they are focused on development, so there's a criteria that people who should be applying for this are people who already have some professional experience of at least 2 years. So if you have been working for at least 2 years, then this is a scholarship you should consider. All right. So from the following countries, I don't want to open the eligibility countries because I have Nigerians here. Nigerians are, you can always click on this, but Nigerians is part of the countries that can apply for this. So it's not a problem at all. What can be funded? So what does this scholarship cover? Or individual scholarship exclusive for postgraduate courses in Germany that are listed. So there's already a list. I'll walk you through that. The scholarship run from 12 to 42 months. It can also be applied for. You can apply for this scholarship either for a master's program or a PhD program. So it's not only a master's program. PhD candidates can apply, while MSc candidate can apply. So it's a postgraduate course. So somebody who wants to study undergraduate program cannot apply for this scholarship. All right. So, candidates fulfill the following academic requirements can be expected to successfully complete a study program in Germany, above average result for first academic exam, top performance, third language skills. Those ones are no issue. Candidates have a bachelor's degree, and because it is postgraduate, you expect to already have a bachelor's degree. Candidates have at least 2 years professional experience. Candidates can prove their motivation is development related and expected to take on social responsibilities and initiate support process of change in the personal professional development after their training and scholarship. All right. So here on this website, you see the application requirements. Here, you see the application requirements, basically just repeating the same thing, all you need to have. Then here you see the application procedure. What are you expected to uh, so what are you expected to provide to them? So you get all these informations on this website. So application complete and sign this checklist, EPS application form, which you have to fill, a curriculum vitae in reverse chronological order using Aeropass template, one letter of motivation, okay? When applying for more than one postgraduate course. So this program also allows you to apply for more than one postgraduate program. All right, so you can apply for two, you can apply for three, but the only requirement is that you must find a way of whatever. If you're applying for three programs, let it be three programs that are related. Okay, because when you write your SOP, you have to put it, you have to make them synchronize. Yeah, you have to make those three courses synchronize. Okay, I want to study this because of this, because of this. So at the end of the day, it is not you just picking three random courses. That's another thing they want you to pay attention to here. All right. So recent proof, you have to prove your English program. Some IATS, why some schools don't accept that. Some schools just say if you have studied in English, then you are good to go. Why some schools would ask you to submit an IELTS or TOEFL. All right. So you send, so this is this application and selection procedure. So how does it go? The first step is that you send your complete application directly to the according postgraduate course. So this is how this scholarship work. For this is how it works, which is different from some other scholarships. You are not applying to DAD directly. You're applying to the school. So the school now recommends you. The school is the one who scrutinizes you, does everything on behalf of DAD. Then at the end of the day, the school just basically send a list of those who qualify to DAD. Then it is after then that DAD will now get in touch with you, ask you to provide some other informations and documents and so on. And you are done. So this application procedure starts first with you applying to the school. Then the school, after the screening process and interview and everything from the school now sends the list of the qualified candidates to DAD. So that's how this program works, all right? So the selection committee suggests potential candidates for DAD scholarship, as I have explained. The selected candidates will now be contacted by DAD to upload their complete application to DAD portal. The selection process will be finalized and the suggested candidates will be informed accordingly. All right. So that's just how it works. So it's more like a four step. It's a four-step procedure. You apply to the school. The school have a committee that scrutinizes your application, and if you are qualified, you get an interview. After the interview, they recommend you to DAD. Then DAD gets in touch with you and asks you to submit some other documents, and that finalizes everything. And you're in Germany. So it just is four steps. All right, so nothing much, 4 steps. All right, so the next questions that comes to mind now is that now that we know the 4 steps, what are those courses? Am I qualified and so on? So I have here, let's see, this. We could have, okay, so before I come to this, let me do this. All right. So can you all see my screen? Before I come to that, let me walk us through. Let me walk us through this. Can you all see my screen, please? Please, I need your
Yes, we
feedback.
can see
Can
it.
you see my screen?
Yes, we can see it.
What do I have on the screen, please?
List of application deadlines.
All right. Thank you very much. So these are the first, this scholarship does not cover all programs. All right. They have their programs that they cover, and they have their it's more like it's a fixed scholarship sort of. You are not flexible in your choice of courses and your choice of institutions. So they have partner institutions and courses in those institutions that you can apply to. All right. So and here, what I have here, I will also drop this in the community. So what I have here currently are the different courses that they have. I will drop this in the community, and these courses are in different sections. So you have what's it called? You have economic science and business. Then you have the different programs, and here is the universities, the institutions rather, the partner institutions where you can have those programs development cooperation. So you have to just go through these different courses. And that thing you will notice that some of them are MSc, while some of them are PhD. You can see some of the program are PhD, some of them are MSc. And all of the programs are in English. So they are all English programs. So there's no fear about, okay, I don't speak German. No problem. So all the programs are basically in English. So they are
There
English
is a
programs.
program in German, sir. It's under engineering and related sciences, textile, machinery, and high performance.
Let me see. That will be very few. Oh, okay. Okay, I've seen it. Vocational education and personal capacity building. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you. So, if you speak German, I think they are program. Do you speak German?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay, good. That's great. Is this something for you? Is it something the area of discipline?
Yes, I studied German.
Oh, you study. Oh, whoa, that's great. Then why are you not in Germany?
I just finished last year. I'm still serving.
Please come over. I'm waiting for you.
I'll join you soon.
Come over.
What does this
Yeah,
mean?
people, Yoruba people used to call Omonile. Do you know Omonile?
Yes,
What
yes.
does it mean?
Do you know the land? I'm
Yeah,
Yoruba,
do you know
so
the land to go and take their land? Okay, what did you study?
I
Oh, you
studied
studied
German.
German.
Yes,
Oh, you studied German, right?
yes.
Okay. So I thought for you, there's no problem. I think you have a smooth ride into Germany. That's good. Please get in touch with me. Let's talk much more after this training.
Oh, okay, sir. All right,
All
sir.
right,
You
no
understand
problem.
this? I promise I don't know about me.
All right, Avery, you saying something?
No, don't worry. Okay.
All right. So it's fine. Thank you very much for that. So let's get back. So, but most of the program are actually in English. So if you don't study German or if you don't understand German, so it's no problem. So you have a lot of programs in English. So what you just have to do is that just go through them and look at programs that you qualify for. And all you have to do is just click on the link and it takes you there. But tonight, what I'll be doing is that I'll be using my own school as example on how this works. So I'm a student in Bauhaus University in Weimar. All right. So, but it's a program here. This is not my own program. I'm studying digital engineering. So this is a different program in uh, Faculty of Civil Engineering, Natural Hazards and Risks in Structural Engineering. So this program has like DAD partners with this department in this program. You can see how it works. So if you want to come to Bauhaus, for example, DAD does not cover all the programs. Oh, sorry, DAD EPOS does not cover all programs. They cover a specific program, which is this natural hazard and risks in structural engineering. We call it NHRE here. All right. So what do you do? And this is the same that is applicable to every other program. For example, last year, one of the people who won the scholarship that I coached last year, I think one of them got this tropical forestry. Yeah, one of these agriculture program. Yeah, I think, one of them got this tropical forestry program. All right. So, and one of them also got this NHRA. All right. So let's use this NHRA, which is in my own school as example. All I have to do is just click. And here also, okay, before I go, you could also see the deadlines. That's one thing you have to pay attention to. These are the different deadlines here under DAD scholarship. You can see the deadlines. So, these deadlines varies for school. So it is not one deadline for all the program. That's one thing you also need to pay attention to. So which program are you going for? And what is the deadline? You have to pay attention to that. So let me come back to engineering and NHRE. All right, so this is NHRE. So let me click on it. So when you click on it, it brings you to the school website. So currently I'm on the school website, and you can read about the program or every information about the program, and just scroll down what the program is about, who is the academic advisor for the program, and so on. So all I need now is I'm coming to application. So by the time you click on applications, you get all the information about the program applications and so on. So I just have to scroll down. Then I would see EU intern international, and I'll see international with the DAD EPOS. You can see, so on the school website, they have there's already an assigned page for those who are, what I said initially is that this program, you are applying to the school, then the school vets your application and everything, then now recommends you or send a list of qualified students to that EPOS, to DAD rather, for sponsorship. All right, so that's how it works. So here from my own school, this program portal in my school, you just click on international with DAD EPOS. So you are on the platform now where you can apply for this program. You can apply for this program. But if I'm just stayed on this international, this is for every other person, not for that EPS. So if I apply for this program via Justice International, I don't get like, they treat me like every other student. Okay, they treat me like every other student, like a self-funding student. So that's the type of treatment you have here. But and they have a different place where they are registering and so on. So if I come in as that EPOS, so there's another treatment for me. That means that anybody who applies through this portal, like international students with DAD EPOS, what it means is that the person will have to go through the whole screening and eventually be recommended to DAD. All right. So here you can see what are the requirements, who can study this program, what is the language requirement. You have to meet all these requirements. So the German Academic Exchange Service, which is the DAD, all right, so has 4 to 8 scholarship, awards 4 to 8 scholarship to applicants for the NHR Master's Program within the framework of the Advanced Studies and Professional. So it means that for this program, only 4 to 8 openings are available every year, and that's why they said it is quite competitive. Okay, so every year, 4 to 8, they have 4 to 8 openings for people who want to study this program, but want to study it want to study this program, and they are funded by DAAD. All right. So you get all the information you need here, what you need to do, and so on. And I think from here, you can also see registration. How do you go about it? Now here you can see application deadline. For my own school now, they said application deadline is this period. Okay. So, but it's open, but you don't wait till then here to apply, because the reason is that you don't wait till 15. The reason is that a new application period, uh, look at it. This is, if you apply this year now, you are not resuming this October. You are resuming next year, October. All right. So if you apply now, but it means that this application is open till 15th October of this year. So even if you get it, you will only be resuming next year. All right. Hope that's clear. Am I communicating? Are we together, please?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. So we have registration. So all you just have to do is just click here. Then it brings you down to a place where you can now register, do whatever you need to do, and so on. So, but because I'm not applying, I don't want to go through the rigor of registering and so on. So that's just how to just navigate this platform. All right. So every information you need is readily available. All you need to do is just to follow this procedure one step after the other. And if you're also interested in another school, let's say you are not interested in, maybe you don't have a background in civil engineering, and you are interested in another program, irrespective of the program you're interested in, just click on it and you are there. Let's see the one my German friend said she saw before. Okay, but this one is in German, but let's see. So degree program and so the same thing here. Apply now. So you just follow. So when you click on that, note every information you need about the program are on those links. So when you click on those links, what you expect to do is just to read through the entire page and get all the information and just follow all they need you to supply to them. All right. So that is just that. What again? So let's see. But okay, this is the one I will show you. But apart from that, I think we've covered like 3 now. Let me see. Okay, I've done deadlines. All right, so I've walked you through the general overview of the scholarship itself. Okay, somebody's raising his hand or her hand. Ivory King.
Hello, sorry.
All right, please go on. You
I
have your
wanted,
question.
yes. So I have two questions. One, I wanted to ask, this the initial PDF that has the different links and stuff, was it sent to the WhatsApp group chat initially, or will it be sent later after this presentation?
It was sent initially, but all these links and everything will be sent to the community again. It's not a problem. You will
Okay,
get it in the community.
okay. Then also, sorry, could you do like one of these examples you're doing with one of the public health um links? Sorry, I just want to
Okay. Okay. Is that
this
your, okay, you're
example.
from the public health background, right?
Yes,
Okay. What's your
kind of.
discipline?
Oh, I'm a medical doctor and I want to do an
Oh,
MPH.
we already have a German graduate here. You have a medical doctor. Okay. Do you have a pilot here too? All right. So let's see. All right, let's look at, okay, medicine and public health. Okay, for medicine and public health, you have Master of Science International Health. You have
Yeah.
Master of Science in Global Urban Health, Master of Science in International Health, Edinburgh, Global Health. You have PhD, Medical Research, and so on. So which of them should I click on? Any?
Preferably international health.
Which one is that? Okay, Master of Science International Health, right?
No, no, yes, the first one in Berlin,
Okay,
hopefully.
why Berlin?
Well,
No, you don't need to
well,
explain. You don't need to explain. You don't need to explain. You don't explain. I know. I know. But I actually did. I visit Berlin often. I did my language program in Berlin, and like Berlin is a place where I frequent every time. It's a great city. Just like the capital of every city, it's always a wonderful place to stay. So it's fine. But aside from Berlin, Germany has a lot of beautiful cities, though. All
you
right.
know, I'm aware. I'm
You,
aware.
you said?
I say I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
So it's not a
among the
problem.
options.
Germany
That's
has a lot
the
of beautiful cities. All right. Okay, so this is it. I think for you, all you just have to do is just because I've not stayed on, like I'm just opening it now. You would have to just come here and read through, get all the information, click OK, tuition, DAAD application and admission. I think your DAAD EPS should be here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, application
Sorry.
for DAAD EPS scholarship. Okay, application DAAD EPS scholarship. Okay, that way.
Um,
Just go through, like, just go through it, all right? And
yeah.
get, they would, just like the way I did for, what's it called? The one in my school. All you just have
Yeah.
to do, it's no problem. Just come, take your time. You have time. You have till October 15. So you have, no, no, I don't know. No, no, October 15, it's for that, it's for my own school. It's for
Okay.
NHRE. So we have to check the deadline of this your own program. When is the deadline? Okay, yours it's even far. You have it till 31st of October.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have it till 31st of October. Yeah. So you have enough time to do anything you need to do. And it's open now. So take your time, go through the website, gather, you have enough time to gather all documents you need to gather, everything you need to do. So you have enough time. And the reason why it is 31st is that you will not resuming this year. Resumption
Mm,
is you'll be resuming next year, winter, which is October 1. So but everything you need to do will be done this year. So by early January, by early next year, you already have the final say. Okay, and by August, yeah, by August, July, August, you should be coming over because you have to spend 1 month in language school then before resuming for your program in October. All right, so that's how the
oh, okay.
program works basically.
Okay, so there was one thing I saw. I looked at this EEM on
Okay.
for engineering. We were trying to check it for my sister, but then there were some things about um years of experience. I wanted to find out, is it every course that has this 2 years of experience? So I was hoping to see, will
Yeah,
I see it in the link also?
yeah. Because they
Okay,
are part of the documents you'll be submitting. You'll be submitting your
okay,
work experience, okay,
okay,
from your
okay.
employer and the like. So because this is it, I think we should understand every scholarship have their objective. The
Yeah,
objective of this scholarship is just to people already working, have some years of experience. Can we help them optimize productivity, sort of? Can we help them build capacity to be able to do more? So that's why this program are majorly focused on developmental related issues.
yeah,
Yeah, so it is not a course for fresh graduates who does not have because you have to submit
yes.
your work experience.
Understand.
So it is not for a fresh somebody who just left school or have not done anything at all. You
Okay,
should have
so
done something in line of your study for a
mm,
minimum of 2 years before you can apply for this program.
okay, so when you say work, when they say work experience, so I have to go to my employer, ask them to write a letter for me that says I have worked there
Are
for
you
that
working? Are you
length
currently
of time.
working?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Your employer provides a letter. There's a letter that your employer writes for you. Uh, During my own time, my HR wrote one for me. It is more like an attestation that this person worked or works with this organization, came in at so point, worked for so periods. There are stuff you could use to back that up. So that's how it.
No, I understand. Well, it's not every employer that wants their employee to go.
That's another factor. So because this section is recorded, I wouldn't be spilling
Mm,
out a lot of things. So what we should do is that so we don't have many stuff
okay.
outside for public. Okay, what we should do basically is that let's have this conversation one-on-one after the session. So
All
we
right
could
then.
have
Thank you
private,
very
so we
much.
can have private conversation. So I don't want a lot of because it's recorded and it will be on YouTube. So we don't spill private information just in the public. Hope you understand.
Yes, I do. Thank you
Yeah,
very
so
much.
we'll have a
That's
private
about.
conversation on maybe how we can find a way around and navigate that. All right.
All right then. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. So let's go on. And this is what this covers. I think we're done with that. So the next thing you would focus on is that they now have what's it called? More like an handbook. This is huge. It's 160 pages handbook. Yeah, it's huge. So I won't be going through the whole of this 160 pages this night. I won't do that. Well, I will make this document available 2026 and 2027. So all the informations you need, every details, every granular details you need to apply are all in this book. So for example, let's go back to your own course that we spoke about, Earth related. You can come here and look at every of those courses have their sessions here now. We can look at the Earth related program. Let me see. Let's use that as an example. Or we can also, okay, let's use that of my school. I think I saw it somewhere, the engineering. Let's use this engineering, for example. All you just have to do is just click on it. So it brings you here. So here now, you get all the details from where the university is located, the focus of the course you're going to study, who are they targeting, the language requirements, degree awarded, when is the program starting. So I said the program will be starting next year. So whatever you do now, your resumption rather, is till October of next year. So duration of German course, so you have to study German for a short period of time, which is fully funded, fully paid also by DAAD. Application deadline. So every information you need, in addition to this, further information. And the beautiful thing about this program is that if you, along the line, if you need some clarifications, help, some things are not clear, send email to these email addresses. They would give you they will give prompt response. So if you need to clarify any issue or anything, just send email. They would attend to you. So online application for this and help you concern application process available here. So everything you need, it's here. This is another program, urban management, the same procedure. Every information you need, it's right here. Okay, so all you just have to do is just go through. I will also drop this PDF. Sorry, this PDF. I will drop this PDF in the community so you can take your time and go through it. All right. So I think that's all about the scholarship. It's you just taking your time, go through all of these sites, these documents, gather all the documents that they need for applications, and we are good. And because you have time, don't also waste so much time so that you have enough time to write your SOP, put every necessary things you need to put in place. And the reason why you have created the community is that so you are not alone on this journey. Along the line, if you need help, okay, I'm stuck here, I need help, I need clarifications, you can always drop it in the community. So I'll be there to answer. And other people, we also have people in that community who have won this DAAD EPOS. So, but they are quite silent. So they they are silent because they don't want attention on them. So which I understand. So, well, I'll be there to help, and they also will be there at some instances to also help you. All right. So, and that's the reason for the community. All right. And I think that's all for tonight. There's nothing we're doing. And if you want to write your SOP or anything, I've done a comprehensive video on SOP writing. It's on the YouTube. I'll also drop the YouTube link in the community. And I'll also be putting this video. I'll also be putting this video on the YouTube channel also, so you can just watch it again and get every necessary information that you need. So, and I think that should just be all for tonight. So at this point, let me take your questions, and that is the beauty of coming to a session like this. Your questions can be answered. You can get quick clarifications, which often them are not available in a pre-recorded version. I won't be able to answer your questions directly. So let me have your questions at this point. So let me stop sharing, then we take questions, then afterwards we can just call it a night.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay. So first, I'd like to say thank you for taking time to put us through this entire process.
My
Thank you.
pleasure.
So I'm grateful. I'm sure every other person on this call is grateful as well.
You're
So this
welcome.
question, community. I'm not a part of any community. I got the link to this meeting through a friend. So I don't know if there is a way I can be added to this community.
Okay.
That's my question.
Name looks familiar. Are you sure you're not in our community? Your name is like maybe
I
somebody.
am not in your community, sir.
All right. Okay, let me drop the link. Or can somebody just do that for me? Okay, let me find the link, drop the link and okay. I'm coming. Let me get the link and just drop so you can just click on it directly from here.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Any other question tonight?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah. Concerning the attestation letter you said you collect from a place of work. For
Yeah, so
example, now,
wait, sorry. Sorry, hold on, please. So I dropped the link in the chat now, so you can just click on it and get into the community. All right, brother, you can go on. What's up? How you
okay,
doing?
I'm fine, sir. I'm fine, sir. I said concerning the attestation letter, I'm a civil servant. I was thinking, will I have to go and meet my admin official to write that letter for me that I've been working with them for so years? Or what's the way forward for a civil servant like me?
Yeah, I think you can always get that from it's a basic letter. It is just to attest that this person is worked from this period to so period, and that's all. So
Okay.
you have an HR, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, it's not a problem. You should be able to get that letter from your HR.
And we use our lettered paper.
Yes, that's the thing that validates it now. Your company letterheaded paper, then signed by whoever is in charge.
Okay, no problem.
So
Thank you very much.
yeah, that's all. Okay. Any other question?
Can I ask another question, please?
Please,
Sorry.
you can go on. You have that's why we are here. So that's the advantage of coming to a session like this. So as many as
Okay.
possible question.
I'd like to ask for somebody, what if your work experience is not really related to the masters you want to pursue? Does
Okay.
it feel like can your HR in your current work experience still um write a letter for you?
They should. Okay, let's see. Okay, like, can you give me an example? What are you doing then? What are you going for? In your own case, you already have a background, or are you asking on
Yeah,
behalf
no,
of
no,
someone?
not for me, not for me.
Give
So
me the
you
person's background, the master's the person's going for. Let me see if it's
the the person studied petroleum engineering and
okay.
is trying to um do the EM masters. Um, that is in energy management and sustainability. That's the masters they want to pursue.
Mm-hmm.
However, their current work experience um is in customer service and
Is it in oil and gas industry?
no, not in the oil industry.
Do they have any, have they done any internship or something in the past?
That is relating to oil and gas. Yes, they have.
Yeah, I think there's a way we can always blend these things.
Okay.
I think it's just
Uh,
the way you eventually write. Sometimes I advise some people, if you realize that where you did your internship, if they can give you something, then you can just create one PTDF. So, why am I calling PTDF? Create one PDF rather, and
yeah.
merge the two together. I work in this
Okay.
place for example, maybe somebody had worked in oil and gas for like 6 months or a year or something, but maybe left there, then join another company doing something. You can get letter from both company and just scan them together. That becomes like one letter that shows, okay, I have some
Okay.
experience in my industry, but currently this is what I'm doing, and I have an
Mm.
intention of pursuing a master's
Going back
program
into
in
the
this. Yeah, yeah.
industry.
So
Um,
that is what I would advise. You should just find a way of saying, even if I'm not currently working in my line of study, but I've done something there in the past.
Yes.
You understand? So I think that's the best way the person can go around it.
All right then. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Any other question? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? So, in the absence of any other question, I think we can just call it a night so that you can go and okay, so that we can
Please, I
just
have a question.
yeah,
Hello.
please. All right. Okay, please go on.
Okay, in the case of this kind of scholarship, can someone go with this dependent stuff? Although I know that you will have to sponsor whosoever on your own, like self-sponsored. Is it possible?
Okay, this is how it works. Okay, okay, you currently married, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so yeah, it's challenging with people who are married. So, and this is how it works. First, what you have to do is that your partner can always come and join you, but you won't be going together at the same time. Okay, there's
Okay.
something called reunion visa. Are you aware?
No.
Okay, so this is how it works. There's a visa category called reunion visa, and it is a visa that allows dependents to join their husbands or join their wives afterwards.
Okay.
But the challenge basically that the challenge in the past is that it's taking like 2 years to get an appointment at either the Lagos at the consulate in Lagos. So
Okay.
that's the challenge. So, but what is there is that immediately you get the scholarship, if your partner also applies immediately, so the days will just start counting down even before you leave Nigeria.
Okay. Thank you,
You
sir.
understand? So that's how you can go about it. But Germany doesn't say you can't come in with your family. You can come in with your family, but it's getting the date at the embassy for interview. That's the major challenge in recent times.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. But we are in as much as in the community as we progress together, because it's a long-term thing. So if there are challenges or issues, we can always keep on addressing them in the community until everybody is done with their applications. All right. So that's why we have the community there to support one another.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Grateful.
Yeah. Any other question tonight? All right. So in the absence of further questions, let's call it a day. Okay, but let me give this advice. All right, let me just give this closing remark. One of the things you should do for yourself tonight is to get maybe a notebook or something and draw out a roadmap. Because sometimes when you look at an application deadline, it is quite far off. You could say, okay, this is just till May and I have till October. The reality is that you don't have time. That's what you should come to know. You don't have time. And this event, in a couple of weeks or so, you just realize that different events will just be rolling on one another, and you just have these roller coasters, a whole lot of things happening. Number two is that some of you currently don't have some of those documents they are asking for. You should have a list. Go through the whole of this link, the PDF, the links and everything I'll drop in the community. Have uh have a guideline, develop a guideline, a roadmap rather for yourself. This roadmap make you say, okay, these are all the documents that I need to submit for this application. How many of those documents do I currently have? How many of them do I need to get in touch with people to get? Some of you need, not some of you would also need your reference letters from your employers, from what's it called, from your professors and so on. So you need the whole of these documents, and they are not working with your own timetable. Yeah, they want to have a deadline. They don't have a deadline. So you have to say, okay, these are the documents I currently have. These are the documents I don't have. So what measures do I need to put in place to get those documents? If some of you will have to maybe call your past employers or talk to your HR so that you can get it, or get in touch with your professors in school. So the take is that have a roadmap, that you are checking yourself virtually maybe every day or every week to know, okay, how far have I gone? Because that's one place many people get stuck. The document they need are not forthcoming from the people because they are making those requests late. And those people also have their own life. They are not all about you. So they won't drop their own plan, schedule, and life just to attend to you. All right. So you need to also put those things in mind. So this night, if I'm with you or this week, just make sure that every of these documents you go through them one by one and have a clear roadmap for yourself that you can follow through until the deadline. Okay. Until the close of application so that you can follow it through. All right, so that's what I would advise so that you don't just think, okay, I still have a lot of time in my hand. And the earlier you are done with these applications, it also provides you enough time to be able to review your SOP, read your SOP, send it out to people who could also help you have feedback on it. So because if you have like few week or days to close of application and you're just sending your SOP out at that point, some of the people also have their life. Okay, they may not be able to do anything about it or even help you go through it thoroughly as it should be. Okay, so those are the likely things I want to point your attention to. All right, but the community is there most importantly to support you all along this journey. All right, so and that is my closing remark for
Sorry,
tonight.
I'm so sorry. Sorry, sir. I know you've already given your closing remark, but one
No
question
problem.
just dropped in my heart now.
No
I was
problem.
attentive throughout the session, but I don't know, maybe I missed the part where you spoke about the English, um, the TOEFL and IELTS. Can you like shed more light on, do we have to write these exams or can we get, I don't know, even feel Nigeria should be exempted from these things because English is our official language. But yeah, please, I'd like you to speak on that.
All right. So, okay, let me just clarify this. There are different schools. Some schools insist that you provide the IELTS or TOEFL. Some schools say, some program rather, let me say program, not the school, because there could be some program that some programs rather insist you provide it. Why some programs says it's no problem, you don't need to provide it since you are coming from since your first degree was in English, then it's okay. Okay, so the program you're applying to determines if they will waive it for you or not waive it. But you can always get clarifications from the program coordinators if it can be waived for you or not. For example, in my own school, it's waived. They don't need to you don't need to write IELTS. But the only thing is that there's a program in the school called English for Academic Writing. It's an English program. You have to take the English program. If you don't provide your IELTS, you would have to take that English program as part of your elective course. English Academic English Writing 1, Academic English Writing 2, and you have to pass the two. And it's just an elective course you have to take and you have to pass. All right, so that is the measure they have put in place. But first and foremost, you have to be coming from an English-speaking country, or no, not speaking English. Because your first program, your first degree program, should have been taught entirely in English. And there's this letter we get from school. I've forgotten the name now. English proficiency letter or something. How many of you know about that letter you get from school?
I know about it.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
letter your school writes for you just to state that this person have had their entire study in English. So that's another letter you can just give to some of this program. But at the end of the day, the program you're applying to will determine if your IELTS and TOEFL will be waived for you or will not be waived. But ask, even when they tell you to not be waived, tell them you studied in English. Like make a case. All right, make a case and send what's it called? Send the letter you got from your school. Possibly also show them, just show you proof that I've studied in English. These are maybe my grade even in my English in secondary school, and just make a case. But sometimes if you don't make a case, some of this thing will not be waived. So when you make such case, so the school can look into like, okay, I think this is sufficient enough, or they can say, okay, you would admit you. But when you get into the program, you have to maybe go through our own English language program in the school as an elective course. So that's how it works.
Okay. Thank you, sir. But then
Yeah.
I hope my case will not be baseless when they find out that I got my first degree in German, which was obviously not entirely possible.
Oh, sorry. Uh, our German lady. Okay. So you said, okay, let me even your own case so that maybe other people can learn. So we can just do that for the next. Your program is in German or you studied German?
I studied German.
Okay. So your own case is a different case. I don't think they'll be asking to provide. Oh, but now you want to go for which program do you have in mind in the first place?
The program I have in mind, there are two of them. There is one under education. I took a screenshot, I can't remember now. And then there is international media studies. So and they are both taught in English. That's the challenge now.
Okay. I think I understand your case now. I don't think it should be an issue. Uh, okay. For you, I don't think you should worry yourself at this point. You speak impeccable English for crying out loud. And you're also coming to Germany.
Nobody would know that.
Hey, no.
The
What I'm saying, no. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. When it gets to that point, uh, argue your case. Are you getting me? Despite the fact that I
Yes,
know
sir.
your own case is quite dicey because you studied what's it called? Because you studied German. We would not say we wouldn't say you studied in English because nobody
Yes,
was teaching you German
exactly.
in English.
Yes.
Did you take any language program, like any English program or anything? Did you?
Yes, I have one English course in my transcript. I took it in 200 level. And yes, then I have GES. I don't know if that counts, but then
Yeah, I
I'm
think what you should
working
do
English.
is don't bother your head. Argue your case. Tell
Okay,
them that you
sir.
studied in German, okay? But
Yeah.
even if I'm you, I would even send the letter in German just
Okay.
to appeal, like the way you appeal to people. Yeah, so argue your case in German. Argue your English case in German. There's this way you can, how best do I put it? Just appeal to them, sort of. Okay.
Understand you.
But for you, I don't think you should have an issue.
All right. Thank you,
I
sir.
don't think you should. But I think we can still have this combat. Since the community is there, along the line, whatever happens, just maybe share with me privately, or you can share in the community so we can see how to find a way. I know your
All
own
right.
case is actually a different case. Okay. It's a different case. Then we can see how we can go about it. Did you apply for, oh no, I don't think you can apply for PTDF because PTDF is only for petroleum program. So I think we can talk better. There are many opportunities you can explore in Germany that basically needs you to have strong background in German.
Drama.
Yeah, like don't worry. I think so that we don't mix everything up here. Let's just focus on that EPS here. I think most of us will
Okay.
have some other private conversations, so I will just share some stuff with you. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So I think are we done? Oh, I think we're done. Okay. Once again, everyone, thank you so much for coming to this session tonight. And let the conversation continue in the community. So, on these notes, have a splendid night rest and good night for now. Bye.
Good night, sir.
Yeah,
Good night, sir. Thank you.
you're welcome.